to KPsKINGDOM Cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make a pretty healthy pork with sweet and sour sauce. And we're going a little bit different on this recipe as opposed to other ones. Let's make up our sauce. A little dash of some peanut oil into a saucepan, just like that. One large onion, which I've just given that a rough slice, just like that, and that can go in, and we're going to wait for that to go a little bit translucent. As you'll see, we'll get a bit of steamage happening out of there. That's all the liquid out of the onion coming out, and we're on the right path, right like that. I've got half a green bell pepper, or capsicum as we say here in Australia, and I've given that a really nice fine dice. That can go in, and we can get a little bit of colour happening on that, a little bit of cookage happening, and the flavour of that capsicum, and the onion is just amazing, just like that. I absolutely love it. Anyway, we'll give that a bit of a cook off for about another couple of minutes or so, and I'm also going to add in one carrot, which I have basically sliced with a vegetable peeler. I've just peeled that all the way through, make little ribbons of carrot that can go in, and it's going to make the carrot cook off really nice and efficiently and quickly. Alright, so we're just going to let all of that sweat down, just like I'm doing right there. Give it a stir from time to time, make sure it's not going to stick. And I've got one small cucumber, which I've just cut up into some nice little cubes, and I'll put that straight in as well. Yes, I did peel it. A little bit of peel is okay. Too much peel ends up in too much gas. If you know, you know. Alright, so that's cooked off for about another couple of minutes. I'm going to add in around about 2 teaspoons worth of garlic paste and 2 teaspoons worth of ginger paste. If you want to use fresh, use fresh. This is just nice, quick and efficient. Give all of that a good stir, just like that, and as you can see, everything's starting to wilt down. 2 rings worth of pineapple, which I've given that a little bit of a dice, and they can go straight in as well at this point, and we might as well start extracting all those beautiful flavors out of the pineapple. Right, 5 tablespoons worth of Zhaoxing wine, Chinese rice wine. If you don't have that, use a bit of dry sherry. That will do the job as well. That can go straight in. Right, make sure we give that a stir. As you can see, as I add a component, I'll always give that a bit of a stir. Half a cup of caster sugar, put that in, and once again mix that through. Right, we just want to keep things nice and even as we go, and we want to make sure that sugar dissolves nicely. I'm also going to add in about 3/4 of a cup's worth of malt vinegar. You could use black vinegar, no problem with that, but the malt vinegar is just a little bit more easily obtainable. I'm also going to add in about 4 tablespoons worth of tomato sauce, tomato ketchup. Yep, just the stuff you find on the shelf, that goes in. We're also going to add in about 2 tablespoons worth of soy sauce. That can go straight in. Of course, I use a good quality naturally brewed one, and we're once again going to give that all a good stir, just like that. As you can see, this is pretty thick at the moment. We want a little bit of a less viscosity to this. We want to make it a little bit thinner than that, because we're going to thicken this up. So we're just going to add in a dash of room temperature water. Right, a dash would probably be around about maybe 1/4 cup's worth. It's just a little dash, just to loosen things up. We don't want to make it too runny at this point. We just want to keep making sure that sugar is going to dissolve. Right, that's the most important thing. Right, now I'm going to add in around about 1/4 cup's worth of chicken stock with about 1 tablespoon's worth of cornstarch, corn flour for us Aussies, and we're going to give that a little bit of a stir. Put that in. That's going to thicken this sauce up, and you watch as I stir this thing through. It's going to really darken up in color as we do this, and before you know it, we're going to have our own beautiful homemade sweet and sour sauce, just like they did back in the 70s. Right, there you go. Our sauce is done. we can remove that from the heat and just keep that somewhere just nice and warm. Okay, right, pretty simple. Right, we're going to get onto our pork. We're going to add in a cup's worth of potato starch, okay, and a cup's worth of plain flour. I'm also going to add in 1 tablespoon's worth of salt. The pork can handle that, there's no problem there. And around about half a teaspoon's worth of white pepper and half a teaspoon's worth of black pepper that can go in, and half a teaspoon's worth of Chinese 5-spice. Give all of that a mixy mix just like that, and all we're basically going to do is make a dredge. Now normally I would do this by deep frying. I'm going to try and make this a little bit healthier, so we're going to put out around about sort of 500 to 600 grams worth of pork chunks. Now these are little offcuts from when I make my yakiniku pork. If you, I'll try and leave a link in the description below on how I make my yakiniku pork, but it's not really going to matter. You can just buy pork chunks or pork cubes from your local supermarket or from your local butcher. Right, we're going to put that in. We're going to give all of that a toss just like that. Get all those little bits of pork covered in flour. Now you could deep fry this if you want. You can put this in the air fryer if you want. Air fryer takes too long, believe it or not. My oven is sitting at about 190 degrees. I'm just going to put these little bits of pork down on a tray with a bit of baking paper, right, just like that. And all they have to do is go into the oven at 190 degrees for around about anywhere between sort of 10 to 15 minutes. Checking them at 10 minutes and go from there. A little bit of steamed rice goes down just like that. Look, don't worry about that flour on the outside. It's going to be nice and crunchy, and we're going to add our pork through, and we're not going to overcook the pork by doing it this way if you pay attention to it. Alright, so we're going to put our pork over the top of the rice just like that. And if you haven't tried making your own Cantonese style dishes before, it is not that hard. We're going to add in a little bit of our sweet and sour sauce that we have homemade, and before you know it, you're going to end up with KP's pork with a sweet and sour sauce. How easy was that? Love to see you try and make this one at home. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom out there. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. And please leave a comment. I love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make a really quick, slightly healthier version of Cantonese food, just like this one, well, you need to come and join the family. My family, hit that subscribe button, and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I have to eat my pork with sweet and sour sauce, and I will catch you next time. Bye.